I didn't ever think I'd really love an animal as much as I love him, and we're like best friends. Really did make my outlook on being a father and being an animal owner super positive experience. He's just a quirky cat. He'll follow me around the house. He'll wait for me at the bathroom if I'm in the bathroom, and he'll jump up and give me a hug. He'll wait for me at the bedroom when I wake up in the mornings and jump up and give me a hug. He doesn't like when I'm gone. Like every time I come home, he'll jump up and give me attention, give me attention. Okay, that's enough. Now I'm gonna go do my own cat stuff. He's fantastic. My wife and I had actually PCSed with the Army to Hawaii. We had just gotten married the year before. We wanted an animal. So we went to the Hawaii Humane Society. This was in about 2017. And we went to the Humane Society in the hopes of getting a cat. And we found JB here as literally just like a 2-3 month old kitten. I was immediately drawn to him because he was the most playful. He immediately came up to my feet. He started swatting my ankles, trying to climb up my pants. So I sat down with him and he sat in my lap and he was just content as could be. And that's how I knew that he was probably going to be the one that I wanted. When I brought him home, we still had a newborn. He was I'd say about 6 weeks old at the time. So when I brought him home, I was kind of worried about how he was going to interact with, a newborn in the house. I was kind of concerned, his interactions would be a little bit weird. But no, as soon as he came out of his crate in the house, he found the nearest toy, started playing with it, and then got on the couch and kind of sat there and decided that was his spot. And anytime I would sit down to watch TV or play games or feed my kid or really do anything, he would jump up into my lap and lay down, just like he's doing now. When my son was about 8 weeks old, a couple weeks later, and he was a little over 3 months old, he was actually sleeping in the crib with him, which at first I thought was kind of a concern. I'm like, oh, what if he lays in his face? Or what if my kid has allergies? Or what if he accidentally, scratches him? But nope, he curled up right next to him in his crib. He would fall asleep with him, and they were like best friends immediately, which was great. JB is a very sweet cat. Sounds like he has a sweet personality, but only with specific people. He loves me and he loves my son, but he's not nearly as cuddly or as open to attention as he is with anyone else other than me. I think he shows me as his person. My son is probably his second favorite person. They kind of grew up together and they always play together. Even now, my son is 6 years old and they still play together, and he has never shown any ounce of aggression. They get along just about as well as we do. He is either in my lap playing with Asher or he's by himself. He really doesn't interact with the dogs much, honestly. The only thing he will do is he'll sometimes take the dog's bed or he'll take the entire couch. I have two German Shepherds. One's about 85 pounds, the other's about 60 pounds. And he'll take the entire couch from him and he won't let him up there. He's the boss of the house. So the other animals they give him the respect he deserves. This is his house. He really did change our lives in a really positive way with him being one of the first animals we got as a married couple, freshly new married. I was 22, my wife was 21 when we got married, and we had just had a newborn. So we were really new at parenting, but we were also really new at animal ownership. So getting JB and having him grow up with our son and having an animal that I got to bond to, for the first time since I had left my home and I, enlisted in the Army at 18. It was a really good experience to show me that not only can I be a good father, but I can be a good animal owner, to bond with someone other than my son I have to raise. This cat, I have to do the same thing. I got to feed it, I got to take care of it, or, get in a fight with another animal. And honestly, it's super easy because it just seems like JB was just so content on being in our house that he made it super easy for us.